Alrighty guys, and welcome back to more Tales of Berseria. We are about to go back to Titania, and we're going to go ahead and explore the Sodium Peninsula again. Alright, so while we're exploring, we'll be able to do the ship stuff, and here we go. Oh, looks like there's one more sub-event before we go go back to where we need to go. I'm going to have to assume this is probably another classified island.
There's one of them off-limit Class 4 islands that folks call Serpent Isle. Place has been overrun with snakes since forever. I hate the things, so it sounds like hell to me. But I've heard there's a woman who actually lives there.
Really?
Whatever for? Why would anyone want to live in a place like that?
I know, it's mighty strange. Place supposedly is crawling with demons too. Last time I was in the area, I checked it out. Kept my distance, of course. Used me spyglass.
And? Was she there?
Aye, she was. Except she looked like a snake herself. I mean, she was human up top, but her face was a weird color, and her lower half was all slithery and wiggly. Ugh. Creeped me out.
A snake woman, huh?
Even worse, looked like you couldn't swing a cat's without hitting a snake. Just the thought of it keeps me awake at night.
You should have a stiff drink and get some sleep before you pass out on deck. I'll tell Benwick to give you an extra ration.
Wow. Thanks a lot, First Mate. I appreciate it. I ought to pester him for some of that aged reserve he keeps hidden away.
Alright, Class 4 Administrative Snake Zone. Alright, let's just hit it. Let's hit it, boys.
Welcome back. Did you find the Therian?
Yeah. We're bringing these two back to Titania.
Dogs? Look, lizards, no problem. Walking hunks of armor I can deal with, but dogs? On my ship?
You're not a dog person.
I was, bit by one when I was a kid.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. If they're biting anyone on this ship, it'll be me.
Are you okay, Velvet?
Oh, sure. They're just dogs.
No, I mean, in general. Fine, they can come aboard. I'll take us back to Titania.
Looking for Orthrey and Russ.
We have to take good care of Orthy and Russ.
That's on you. They won't let me near.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? You only killed their master.
Don't worry. I'll take responsibility.
You mustn't! They're quite vicious, you know. I just asked them if they wanted to be friends, and they suddenly bit me!
I'm sure you said something to irritate them, like, I'll make you my minions! You had it coming.
She knows.
But you have Therians to find, Laphicet. You won't be able to look after them all the time.
I suppose. What should I do?
You could ask Kamoana and Medissa. Kamoana said she once had a dog. Even if they get a little rowdy, Medissa will be around to keep them safe.
That's a good idea. I'll go ask them.
Thanks. We can't be killing off Therians. Besides, they remind me of Nico.
Velvet.
You want a pet dog, Laphicet? You should go to the Abbey then.
Why the Abbey?
Because the place is full of the shepherd's lapdogs. Get it? Lapdog!
Got him.
Yeah, I get it.
Benwick, let's go. Let's hit it, my boy. Let's go back to Titania. Titania.
I devoured them again.
It was an illusion.
Don't.
It was an illusion. Hey. Hey, Laffy said like, hey, bend over for me again, mama. I like the way you bending over, mama.
So, you said your little brother made this copy.
Bruh.
He could read the ancient tongue. That's amazing.
Luffy was different from most other kids. He read books a lot because his body was so weak. He studied all the time, so that he could be ready to travel the world one day. Which was kind of funny, considering he'd hide in my bed whenever he had a nightmare.
Really?
But I don't care that he got scared. I just wanted him to live. That's why I have to.
Velvet!
I'll devour as much as it takes. I will have vengeance.
Velvet!
One-Eye Oscar.
Done. The art is attuned to you.
Thank you. This time I'll make sure to finish what I set out to do.
I've gotta say, I didn't think you had it in you, Oscar.
This dude's going suicide bomb.
I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Lord Artorias!
Go back outside, Teresa. We'll see you when we're done.
Wow.
Are the rumors true? Are you using that experimental art on Oscar?
It is true.
Get out your feelings, bitch. This is logic and reason. We don't need your emotions here.
I was under the impression it was still incomplete, sir.
Yep. There's still a potentially fatal weakness for its channeler.
We've taken the theory as far as it will go. The next step is to learn its control and actual practice.
Don't tell me you intend to test it against that Therian!
It's not gonna work, you know. She's the main fucking character.
Please, let me do it. I should be the one, not him!
You are not strong enough.
Then, at least let me back him up!
So you can take the enemy out before Oscar uses the art? A noble plan, but I'm afraid it'd mess everything up.
How so?
It was my idea to volunteer, sister. I failed at Titania, and allowed the Therian to be stolen from Palamedes. I need to atone for my mistakes.
Then let me come with you.
I have different orders for you. Teresa Linares, you are hereby relieved of your duties as an exorcist and are to return your Moloch.
Relieved of duty? Why?
Get fucked.
For our plans to be realized, we require an especially strong Moloch. We've analyzed your Moloch's dormant abilities, and he is of considerable power, on the same level as the young Moloch who betrayed us for the enemy.
On the same?
Simply put, you just don't got what it takes to handle him, sweetheart.
You are too weak. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. No.
How could you?
The unborn. Watch that be Artorias' unborn child and shit.
When this is all over, I'd love to have some of your homemade cooking again, sister. I could go for that quiche you used to make.
Come on, sister.
How can you talk of that right now?
How can y'all be doing this right now?
Lord Artorias.
I know what you're going to ask. Yes, Oscar, when you fulfill your mission, I will make Teresa an exorcist again.
Oscar, are you doing this for...
Don't worry about me. I'd go to the ends of the earth and back for a plate of your delicious quiche.
You didn't say quiche. That's just a fucking secret code name for ass. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby.
What should I do? If I don't do something, he'll...
What was that? So here's my theory. Number 2
What's this?
is
I'm
Velvet's sister unborn
receptive
child.
to that art. And to you.
Where am I?
Take it easy, Velvet. You've been out for 3 days.
Then that's 3 days wasted. What's the situation?
Well, let's see. For one thing, Grimoire's been deciphering that ancient book. She says that this new copy is complete. All the pages we were missing are there. As for the dogs, Kamoana's taken a real shine to them.
All right then. Now we just need to find that last Therian.
Velvet, no! I said take it easy. Seriously.
Oh, hold on. Have you not had anything to eat?
Well, I just thought, since you hadn't either.
Are you serious? Why would you do a full thing like that? You'll die if you don't eat.
Actually,
He won't die if he doesn't eat. Malakim don't actually depend on food for sustenance. If they do eat, it's only as a quirky hobby.
All right, if you're sure. If you feel like going hungry, it's your life. But there's no sense in doing it on my account.
So what you're trying to say is
Good to see you're
Malakim
feeling
are
better
securing
again.
the humans.
As you
All
probably
right.
noticed, we made it back to Titania already.
Sorry to keep you all waiting on me. Get everyone together. We meet now.
Well, that could have gone better.
I just wanted to better understand the hardships Velvet's suffering through. It seems unfair for her to bear all of it alone.
Well, she's... how can I put it? A very straightforward kind of person.
But nothing gets under her skin like a clumsy display of sympathy.
What should I do about her then?
For now, just get something in your tummy. Any good warrior knows you eat when you have the chance. Even Malakim have more strength on a full stomach than an empty one, don't they?
Yeah.
It's true. Food will fill an empty stomach. But what is there to fill an empty heart, I wonder?
Kingdom Hearts. What are you hungry for? Let's see.
Time for some grub, Laphicet. What are you hungry for?
I'll have some stuffed giant squid. Or prison crab dumplings. Or sea snake bowl.
It's your first meal in 3 days, right? Better stick with something mild or you'll be sorry. How about a risotto or vegetable rice soup?
That could be nice.
I could go for some borscht or shark fin and egg soup. For dessert, I'll have a sweet bean and jelly fruit cup, a giant parfait, and a triple berry cake.
Zip it, Magilou.
Oh well, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
I think I'd like some rice porridge with a pickled plum and baby sardines on top.
Ooh, an austere choice.
And an apple.
In that case, you should have some apple boo.
Apple boo?
What on earth is that?
It's just grated apples. But when my brother wasn't feeling well, I often fed it to him.
I think I'd like to try some.
If you insist, I'll make some for you. At least it's something I can make without needing to taste it.
Okay, I insist.
Okay.
If you're already making some, I'd like...
Zip it, Magilou.
Shut your bitch ass up, Magilou. Alright, so Benwick and Kamaona, what they doing? There's no need to be need to go overboard, Velvet. Take a breather, eh? Benwick, please let me hide in the ship. Steady last, what's the problem? I wonder why she's trying to hide in the ship. Maybe to play hide and seek against whoever. Let's talk to these guys.
I haven't seen many Abbey patrol ships around here of late.
I noticed that too. Do you think something happened?
The Bloodwings said the Abbey's been quiet everywhere. Apparently, some bad demons and a cursed pirate crew have been giving them trouble, and they can't spare the men to patrol the outer seas.
That's Ifreed's pirates for ya. Always gathering information and keeping on their guard.
A cursed pirate crew? Isn't that us? If the info's sound, we've really made a name for ourselves.
Abby's ships run and hide when they see us coming.
Reason dictates that we avoid hopeless fights.
Ooh, Shepherd Artorias, you're my hero!
If only our enemies were truly that dumb. Sadly, the world isn't that forgiving. We can't drop our guard.
Aye. I've contacted some fishermen friends of mine. They'll let us know if they notice anything fishy.
We've got the First Mate's curse to deal with. We can never be too careful.
Yeah, with that Reaper's curse hanging over us, we don't have room to relax.
Well, at least they're not too bothered by it.
The reasoning, use reasoning and logic over emotions.
Alrighty, my boy. That's why we got a lot more demons than necessary. Because when you completely ignore the people with feelings, you know, they just get fucked up. They get left out in the dark, and that's how the malevolence builds up, and that's how they lose it.
Okay, Fee. I need you to find us our next Earth Pulse point.
They're killing us.
I found one, but it's really, really far. Way up in the northeast.
If it's that far out, it has to be an Engand.
Endgand is a collection of small islands. There's a comparatively bigger one called Lionel Island, but that's the exception.
Yeah, I think the Earth Pulse point's probably out there.
Endgand, huh? Those waters are haunted by ghost ships, you know.
Ghost ships?
Yep. Legend has it they snatch up wrongdoers who bear lingering regrets and whisk them away to that eternal voyage.
That doesn't sound promising.
Currents from all over the world converge in Engand's waters, so a lot of shipwrecks from distant seas end up there as their final resting place.
Uh-huh. Ah, so that's where the stories of ghost ships come from.
Boo. You guys have no imagination.
I'd rather they stay imaginary myself.
We should still be careful.
You're right.
We'll be fine. Ghost ship, exorcist, whatever comes along. We'll be the ones to administer their last rites.
Alright, Ceres' motives. Let's watch this skit.
Just one Therian to go. When I escaped, Ceres told me that Artorias could still be killed. That means she must have known everything. That Innominat is incomplete. How Therians work. But why did she betray Artorias? Why did she give me her strength? I know that try as you might, some fires can never fully be extinguished. But what made you go so far as to feed yourself to me? Tell me, why did you do it, sis? Ugh, what am I saying? Ceres was a Moloch. Just a Moloch. Just focus on what has to be done. Once the Therians are all together, I can end this. That's all that matters. That's all I need to think about.
So Ceres is definitely the Malik that came from Velvet's sister. What, Celica? So basically Celica was pregnant, right? When she was fucking sacrificed by Artorias. So if she became a Malik, that means the unborn baby became a Malik, which means, you know, Teresa was like, had two Maliks, right? So one of them was probably most likely Celica's unborn baby. Alright, confirmed. All the reason in the world. I'm probably not wrong, because I don't feel wrong about it. I'm 100% confident that's the plot twist, and ain't nobody gonna tell me otherwise, because that's the bottom line. Anyway, I got reads on deck, and no, I did not watch the anime. Is it time to depart already? Don't you think you should rest a little longer? I'm 100% confident in it. Don't nobody confirm that though. They say the Phantom Fleet carries guilty souls anyway, or souls away. If we cross its path, it'll nah, we'll be good. Magalu, calm down. So anyway, there's probably some sub events available here. We don't want to go to Lionel. Yeah, look at that. We got 1, 2. Yeah, we got two. We got two sub-events, and luckily they're right in front of us. So we need to literally go upstairs and make a left, and we'll hit a sub-event. So before we leave this area, we're gonna watch both of these sub-events, and then we're gonna head towards Lionel Island. So let's get to it.
That prince you brought back is one interesting guy.
Really?
He's happy playing with the dogs, right? And that's perfectly normal. But I swear, he even naps with them. And that hawk, with a big smile on his face?
And when Dial or Kamawana ask him to put in some work, he doesn't make a face or nothing. He just gets right to it.
Wait, they're asking the prince to do chores for them? Isn't that a little much?
Yeah, honestly, I was worried about it too. But when I asked him about it, he said not to worry. And get this!
Oh, man.
The guy says when he lived in the palace, he couldn't even yawn without getting permission. He couldn't even play with his dogs, let alone help other people with their tasks. Everything was the job of his servants. So anything we tell him to do, no matter how trivial, the guy happily does it. Says he really feels like he's alive.
That's crazy.
Wow! Feels like he's too good a guy to be a prince.
You got it backwards. I'd love to see what a nice guy who gets the common folk does once he starts calling the shots.
But if he were to rejoin the royal family, he'd be our enemy, wouldn't he?
At the very least, he wouldn't try to control how we think, like the Abbey's doing now.
Either way, you're pirates. You plunder other people's ships. I think you'd be the enemy of any state.
Man, Prince Percival sounds like a really good character to be a main character. Like, he's very interesting. I think that would have been a very interesting story to just go deeper with and have him in the party like that. Come on now. I mean, we already got like a lot of good godlike party members anyway. Aizen, Rokuro. I mean, Eleanor is probably the weakest party member to me. Like, IMO, she's probably the weakest character in our current form, or our current party formation. I ain't talking about gameplay wise, but just overall as a character, she's too generic. I'd rather switch her out with Prince Percival. Come on, Prince Percival, let's go. Whoa, what the hell is this?
Aw, come on, it's fine.
No, it's not. You have to do it right.
You're so mean, Medusa. If you keep telling me what to do, I'll hate you.
Fine, hate me then. So long as you do what I say.
Fine. I love you, Medusa, and you don't even care.
What's going on here?
Eleanor, Medusa's being mean. She keeps telling me to dry my hair after my bath, but I don't wanna.
What? Is that all you're arguing about? This is important. Just because she's a Therian doesn't mean she can't catch a cold.
But I won't! I won't catch a cold! I swear!
She's gonna start
I
sneezing
don't
by
want
the
to
end
take
of the
Mom's
skit.
yucky, awful medicine, so I'm not gonna get sick.
Mom.
If you insist on being so stubborn, we can do this the hard way.
Uh-oh, get the
There's
belt.
no need for everyone to get so worked up.
She's about to get the
Her
belt.
hair's pretty much dry already, right?
Yeah, what she said.
I'm spoiling her, aren't I? Seriously. Look, we don't even know what would happen if a Therian catches a cold, let alone how to treat it. That's true. But look, I get it. I know you feel responsible for her. You mean what happened to her mother? Yeah. Laphicet told me about it.
My, look who's a little tattletale.
I'm sorry. But I thought Medusa should know, just in case.
It's fine, I suppose. I should have told her myself. Well, at least I understand everything now. It's all too tragic for words. Yes. And the knowledge would not be something that a young child could possibly bear. I'm not planning on telling her. That's probably your only option. But do you really think you can keep lying to her forever? I have to. For her own sake.
For her, huh?
All right. I'll go with you on this. You two are going through an awful lot of trouble for a selfish kid. All kids are selfish. They're selfish. But that's what their families and their mothers should be there for. Don't you have any memories like that yourself? Sorry, but I'd rather just keep them to myself.
Pish and Piffle. Everybody and their issues, am I right?
Okay, Seinfeld. Alright, I think that's all the skits we have on this island. This game is probably has the most interesting characters. In recent Tales game, I can flat out say this game has the most interesting Tales characters. It's been a while since we had a really cool cast of characters. IMO, Exilia 2, Exilia. I could care less about those characters, real talk, except for Luger and Muse and King Gaius. They were just all amazing to me. Those three characters, Luger, Gaius, Muse. The three best characters, IMO. Ain't nobody care about fucking Jude. Ain't nobody care about Milia. No, like those one-dimensional ass motherfuckers. Like, for real. Anyway, what we want to do is go ahead and quick save and get ready to go to Lionel Island. It's fucked up because Luger was definitely a silent protagonist, and I liked him more than most of the other characters. Anyway, we're going to Lionel Island Wharf. Damn. We've been all over the world at this point. Let's do it. Damn, look at all these stops we gotta make. 1 stop, 2 stops, refueling, you know what I'm saying? 3 stops. Uh-oh, cutscene time.
We're coming up on Lionel Island.
So much for the ghost ships.
Should we expect another welcome party waiting for us again?
No. I had the Bloodwings spread a rumor that we were raiding an Abbey compound far, far from here.
As far as plans go, that's better than nothing.
All this cloak and dagger. Give me a good old frontal assault any day.
First mate, sir. There's a ship drifting ahead of us.
A ghost ship?
It's an Abbey ship. Their flag. It's a distress signal.
Understood. Commence approach.
Are you actually going to help an enemy ship?
A ship signaling distress has neither allies nor enemies. That's a code all seafarers abide by.
It's an obvious trap.
Not even pirates would use a distress signal for a surprise attack. Of course, after we rescue a ship, we still strip them of everything they've got.
Anyway, if it's a trap, we'll kill everyone on board.
Waste of time if you ask me.
Yo, he's got his morals, but he don't give a fuck either. It's the Abbey. If it's a trap, we'll just kill him anyway.
Is this the Corsair Scourge?
Benwick, do we still have any Salatoma left?
Yes, sir. If this is their full crew, we should have enough on board to treat them.
Now that you mention it, don't Abbey ships usually have a bigger crew?
These were all who were aboard when I hijacked the ship and made them set sail.
Wow.
Teresa! I knew I was being reckless, but I never expected we'd run afoul of the Corsair Scourge. But you know, I'm glad we did, since it brought me to you.
You seriously plan to fight in that condition?
No. I know you've won this one. Use me as you will.
Use you?
Abuse you?
Don't bother asking. It's a trap.
Lionel Island is where you'll find Dees. A ferry. My brother Oscar is guarding over it.
We can handle him just fine.
You should know that Oscar's acquired a powerful new art. Its formula developed by Lord Melchior. The art heightens a Malak's power far beyond its normal limits. The effect is incredible. Normal arts don't even compare. Even were you to win, you wouldn't come away unscathed.
Why are you telling us this?
The art is still untested and imperfect. There's no guarantee its caster will survive the effects. I don't want anything to happen to Oscar. If I'm your hostage, Oscar won't move against you. This will afford you a window to snatch the Therian and make your escape.
You're willing to betray the Abbey?
Fuck the Abbey.
There's nothing in this world that could ever replace Oscar.
I mean, he's just your brother, man. You're making it sound like it's your lover, man.
I know you can't trust me. So don't give me your medicine. I'll place my life in your hands. Just save Oscar.
Lady Teresa!
If true, this information will be of use to us. For now, let's bring her aboard and give her the medicine.
Oh, we'll give her some medicine, alright. I'll shove something down her throat, alright. She said use her and abuse her. No, she said use her. I swear I heard abuse. Oh my god. Alright, are we ready for this?
So, you're going to believe her story?
An art that boosts a Malak's power far beyond its normal limits. Sounds like we might be in for a real fight.
Super Saiyan.
And she said that Melchior developed it too.
Maybe this explains why he was so intent on acquiring that Siegfried relic.
If this is all true, a frontal assault might not be the best idea.
But why do you think Teresa is willing to go so far to protect Oscar?
Oscar is the second son of the Dragonia family, aristocrats with ancestral ties to the Asgard royal lineage. From what I understand, he was sent to the Abbey in the hopes of strengthening his family's ties to the group.
For the good of the bloodline. Happens all the time.
Teresa followed him to the Abbey, where she's been his constant savior, even if she's kept it from him.
So she's another noble too. Could have had an easy life if she just kept in her place.
No, Teresa was conceived, outside of formal matrimony, and her mother was not of what you'd call high standing.
She was a whore.
It happens more often than you might think. My mother died, and my father's wife never cared for me. So I merely served the Dragonia family as a maid. Those were dark, lonely times for me. But Oscar was the only one who called me his sister and embraced me as family. Does a sister need any other reason to want to save her brother?
So you're back on your feet.
My sincere thanks for the medicine.
I can't use you as a hostage if you're dead. Where's the Therian?
Ahead through the Baird Marsh are the ruins of an ancient kingdom. There you'll find the Earth Pulse Point, along with Oscar.
What happened to number 1?
Lord Artorius took number 1 away from me. As it stands, I'm without the powers of an exorcist. As such, whether I live or die is for you people to decide. Once Oscar is safe, you can do whatever you like to me.
See? You see what she said? Anything we like. Anything we like. So what I did earlier is okay, right? No! It is not okay!
I know you know this, Fee. But don't let your guard down for 1 second.
You alive, ain't she?